Welcome to our travel guide on the top 10 must-see attractions in Oslo. I'm so excited to be sharing this with you because Oslo is a city that constantly surprises me. It's a place where history and modern life blend seamlessly, where nature is just a stone's throw away from bustling city streets, and where the arts are celebrated in every corner. If you're planning a trip to Norway's capital, you won't want to miss these incredible spots. From iconic landmarks to hidden gems, we'll explore the best that Oslo has to offer. I'm talking about the kind of experiences that stay with you long after you've returned home, the kind that make you want to come back for more. So pack your bags, grab your walking shoes, and let's dive right into the heart of Oslo. Our first stop takes us to the heart of Oslo, to the Royal Palace. This isn't just any palace, it's the official residence of the Norwegian monarch and a symbol of Norway's history and independence. As you approach the palace, you'll be struck by its grandeur. The yellow brick facade, the elegant columns, the stately dome. It's all very impressive. But don't just admire it from afar. Take a stroll through the Palace Park, a tranquil oasis right in the middle of the city. During the summer months, the park bursts into bloom with colourful flowers. One of the highlights of a visit to the Royal Palace is the changing of the guard ceremony. Every day at 1:30 p.m. you can witness this time-honoured tradition. The guards, dressed in their distinctive black bearskin hats and blue uniforms, march in formation to the sound of a military band. It's a sight that'll transport you back in time. Next up, we're heading to a place that's both thought-provoking and visually stunning, the Vigeland Sculpture Park. It's home to over 200 sculptures by the renowned Norwegian artist Gustav Vigeland, all crafted in bronze and granite. Imagine walking through a vast open-air gallery, each sculpture telling a story about the human condition. The monolith, a towering column of 121 intertwined figures, symbolizes unity and the cycle of life. Take your time to study the intricate details of each figure. Follow the main pathway through the park. You'll encounter sculptures depicting various stages of life, from childhood to old age. The bridge, lined with 58 bronze sculptures, depicts different human relationships. The Vigeland Sculpture Park is a place that stays with you long after you've left. Ahoy, mateys! Get ready to set sail back in time at the Viking Ship Museum. If you're even remotely interested in history, and specifically the Vikings, this place is an absolute must-see. The museum is home to 3 original Viking ships, each incredibly well preserved and absolutely massive. You can practically imagine these mighty vessels sailing the seas, their fierce Viking crews conquering new lands. The Oseberg ship, with its intricate carvings, is a testament to the Vikings' craftsmanship. One of the coolest things about the Viking Ship Museum is that it's built around the ships themselves. Chapter 4. Oslo Opera House, where architecture takes center stage. Get ready to be wowed by a modern architectural masterpiece, the Oslo Opera House. This isn't your typical stuffy opera house. It's a building that embraces its waterfront location and invites everyone to experience its beauty, whether they're attending a performance or simply strolling across its iconic roof. As you approach the opera house, you'll notice its striking design. The building rises from the fjord like a giant angular iceberg, its white marble and granite surfaces gleaming in the sunlight. One of the most unique features of the Oslo Opera House is its sloping roof, which you can actually walk on. It's like a public plaza offering panoramic views of the city, the fjord, and the surrounding islands. Step inside the opera house and you'll be struck by its spacious, light-filled interior. Even if you're not an opera buff, I highly recommend catching a performance at the Oslo Opera House. They offer a diverse program of operas, ballets, and concerts throughout the year, so there's sure to be something that piques your interest. Chapter 5. Akershus Fortress, guarding Oslo's history. Prepare to step back in time at Akershus Fortress, a medieval castle that has stood guard over Oslo for centuries. This isn't just any old pile of stones, it's a place where you can practically feel the weight of history seeping from the walls. As you approach the fortress, imagine the countless battles, sieges, and historical events that have unfolded within its walls. Built in the late 13th century, Akershus Fortress has served as a royal residence, a prison, and a military base throughout its long history. Take a stroll through the fortress grounds and you'll be transported back to medieval times. Explore the ramparts, peer out from the watchtowers, and imagine the guards keeping a lookout for invaders. Within the fortress walls, you'll find several museums and historical buildings worth exploring. The Resistance Museum tells the poignant story of Norwegian resistance during World War II. The Armed Forces Museum showcases Norway's military history from Viking times to the present day. Chapter 6. Holmenkollen Ski Museum and Tower Reaching New Heights. Get ready for breathtaking views and a thrilling journey through skiing history. This is more than just a museum. It's a celebration of Norway's national sport. As you ascend the iconic Holmenkollen Ski Jump, feel the adrenaline. At the top, delve into skiing history from transportation to competitive sport. The real highlight is the panoramic view from the tower. Enjoy a vista of Oslo, the fjord, and surrounding forests. Chapter 7. The National Gallery. A brushstroke through Norwegian art. Art lovers, rejoice. The National Gallery is a treasure trove of Norwegian art, showcasing the country's rich artistic heritage from the Middle Ages to the present day. As you step inside the grand halls of the National Gallery, you'll be greeted by a diverse collection of paintings, sculptures, drawings, and prints. You'll see works by renowned Norwegian artists like Edvard Munch, Harriet Backer, and Christian Krohg, as well as international masters. One of the highlights of the National Gallery is undoubtedly Edvard Munch's iconic painting, The Scream. This haunting image of existential angst is instantly recognizable and has become a symbol of modern art. But the National Gallery is much more than just the scream. You'll find an impressive collection of romantic landscapes, impressionist cityscapes, and expressionist portraits, each offering a unique perspective on Norwegian art and culture. Don't miss the museum's collection of works by Harriet Backer, one of Norway's most celebrated female painters. Chapter 8. Embark on a thrilling journey to the Arctic and Antarctic at the Fram Museum. This isn't your typical museum, it's an immersive experience that transports you to icy polar landscapes. The star is the Fram, the strongest wooden ship ever built, a veteran of 3 polar expeditions. Step aboard, explore its cramped quarters, and imagine life for the courageous explorers. Wander through the decks and see the ingenious design features that withstood polar ice. Learn about the challenges faced by explorers, from freezing temperatures to starvation. One of my favorite parts is the polar simulator. Chapter 9. Prepare to delve into the mind of one of Norway's most celebrated artists at the Munch Museum. This isn't just a collection of paintings, it's an exploration of Edvard Munch's life, work, and the personal experiences that shaped his art. As you wander through the museum's galleries, you'll encounter some of Munch's most iconic works, including The Scream, Madonna, and The Dance of Life. But you'll also discover lesser-known pieces that reveal the breadth and depth of his artistic talent. Munch's work is often characterized by its raw emotion, its exploration of themes like love, death, anxiety, and alienation. As you study his paintings, you'll notice his bold use of color, his expressive brushstrokes, and his ability to capture the complexities of the human psyche. The museum also features exhibits on Munch's life, from his childhood in Norway to his travels abroad, and his struggles with mental illness. You'll see personal belongings, photographs, and letters that offer insights into the man behind the art. One of the highlights of the Munch Museum is its collection of Munch's prints. Chapter 10. Get ready to experience the vibrant heart of modern Oslo at Aker Brygge. This bustling waterfront district is a hive of activity, offering something for everyone, from foodies and fashionistas to history buffs and art enthusiasts. As you stroll along the Aker Brygge waterfront, you'll be greeted by a lively mix of shops, restaurants, bars, and cultural attractions. This former shipyard has been transformed into a trendy destination where locals and tourists alike come to relax, socialize, and soak up the city's energy. Indulge in some retail therapy at the designer boutiques and concept stores, or browse the stalls at the Aker Brygge market, where you'll find local crafts, souvenirs, and fresh produce. Treat your taste buds to a culinary adventure at one of Aker Brygge's many restaurants. From fresh seafood and traditional Norwegian fare to international cuisine and trendy cafes, there's something to satisfy every craving. After dinner, catch a movie at the Oslo City Hall, a striking building located right on the waterfront. Or enjoy a live music performance at one of Aker Brygge's many bars and clubs. Thanks for joining us on this tour of Oslo's top attractions. I hope you've enjoyed exploring this amazing city as much as I have. From its rich history and culture to its stunning natural beauty, Oslo truly has something to offer everyone. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more travel guides and tips, and be sure to share your own Oslo adventures with us in the comments below. We love hearing from fellow travelers. Safe travels and see you in the next video.